Yes.
What's up, Game of Thrones fans? Welcome back to Third Street Reactions. I'm Tom.
Malachi.
Shane.
This is it, guys. Season finale, Season 5, Episode 10. We've been in the trenches, we've been fighting, we've been backed into the corners, but...
Yeah, the last episode to me, this is my second time watching it. Obviously, it's their first time. It did a doozy to me, especially the first time I watched it. Wasn't looking forward to it, but it did have that kind of hopeful ending. The dragon Drogon coming down. He hasn't been seen in weeks. Came down, saved Daenerys and everybody.
What
and
do you think
Jorah
he's doing this at that time? Just flying around?
Flying around, eating things, stuff like that, yeah. Guys, before we jump in, if you want to support us, give us a tip. Or check us out on Patreon to see full-length, uncut reactions and up to 4 weeks early access.
Check out the last reaction right here.
Yeah. Well, is it going to be there?
I don't know. Is it going to be there?
Up there?
Up there.
They have to put it there. Yeah. Anyways, guys, let's jump in.
The way ahead is clear.
We ride for Winterfell.
And you will take it.
You will receive what is yours by right.
Yeah,
I'll be mad too. Like, what?
No shit, woman.
Tell me.
The men. Many deserted before dawn. Nearly half.
Ooh.
Wow.
Held swords with all the horses.
Yes. Yes.
For grace.
I have this funny suspicion.
It's going to be the flag burned.
Yep.
She couldn't.
She killed herself?
Yeah, couldn't live with it.
Cut her down.
The Lady Melisandre was just seen riding out of camp.
On to Winterfell.
He's just full.
I mean, hey, he's
Ahead.
full send with it.
You killed a White Walker
With Longclaw.
is Valyrian steel.
How's it feel to be friends with the most hated man in Castle Black?
You were friends with me when I first came here, and I wasn't winning any elections back then. I wanted to ask you something. Send me, Gilly, and the baby to Old Town so I can become a maester. I'd be more used to you as a maester. More used to everyone now Maester Aemon's gone. I'll learn about history and other things. Things that'll help when they come.
You know at the Citadel they'll make you swear off women too.
Oh, they'll bloody try.
Sam. You've just been beaten half to death. How did you?
Very carefully.
Stannis Baratheon is coming. His whole army.
How do you know it's Stannis?
He's carrying his flaming heart banners. The black one.
Oh, there it is. That's where
Yep.
Siege begins at sunrise.
It's not going to be a siege, Your Grace.
Oh.
Ramsay wanted, right? Ramsay wanted to play a little offense.
Yep.
Now would be the time to do it when they're all out, right?
That would have been awesome if he didn't do what he did.
Yep.
They're all going to surround them. Yeah, there's... Good job. Maybe Roose. Ramsay. Someone.
Bolton has women fighting for him.
Oh, it's... No.
I don't fight for the Boltons. I was Kingsguard to Renly Baratheon. I was there when he was murdered by a shadow with your face. You murdered him? With blood magic?
I did.
In the name of Renly of House Baratheon, first of his name, rightful king of
He's not the rightful king.
sentence you to die.
Go on, do your duty.
Let's head back. My wife must be lonely.
Uh-oh.
I know what Ramsay is. I know what he'll do to me. If I'm going to die, let it happen while there's still some of me left.
Who said anything about dying? Your father was Warden of the North. Ramsay needs you. Just the parts he'll use to make his heir, until you've given him a boy or two and he's finished using them. So, shall we wait for him to come back, or should we begin now?
She's crazy. She's a nut.
Reek?
Stop!
He's like moving around like Quasimodo.
Those are rough.
Look at him, dude, stepping up, locking in.
Kill themselves? Snow? I was trying to skip this scene. This is a good time. This is a good time to come in and kill her.
What do you think of this shit?
Who's that?
This shitty man.
Whoa. Who? Whoa.
I have a theory here.
Face it! Face! Yes.
Yeah, that's a hell of a thing, but I kind of don't mind. He's a piece of shit.
You were the first person on my list, you know. For killing Syrio Farrell, remember him? Do you know who I am?
It's hard to watch, but
Yeah, he's not dead?
I'm Arya Stark. You're no one.
So about the watch. Excellent. Alright.
yeah,
Nothing.
As well deserved.
Yep.
There we go.
It was a good death. Well, not for him, but,
Yeah.
you know.
Did she sneak a face?
So that's the thing. It's like right here we...
Where they cut off the actual... Well, that is disgusting.
That man's life was not yours to take. Now a debt is owed.
Poison.
Only death can pay for life.
What?
No, you don't die! Don't die!
What?
He was my friend.
No, he wasn't.
Didn't you listen to him?
He was no one.
I knew it!
But if you're...
faces are for no one. You are still someone.
That's disgusting.
I can't see.
He drunk it, which means that she...
What's happening? What's happening?
I wish you a safe journey.
Thank you.
I wish you all the happiness in the world.
Nope. Here's little throat. And whoa, okay. I heard that. Is that just a thing they do?
You want a good girl, but you need a bad pussy.
What?
That's right.
Ready, my lord.
That's right.
That's right.
Have you ever known your mother to like anyone aside from her children?
She likes you.
I'm so sure about There's something I wanted to tell you. Something I should have told you long ago.
I'm your father.
Don't say this now.
We don't choose whom we love. It just... well...
I
failing.
know what you're trying to say.
No, I'm afraid you don't.
I know. About you and Mother. I'm glad.
Don't do it.
I'm glad that you were my father.
This is interesting.
Oh,
shit! You're like, that's right.
Well, I was just trying to channel Braun. You know what I mean? But look at Jaime, who he was never allowed to hold his kids because Cersei's like, no, people will know. In the books, it talks about him, Cersei, like, not allowing him to even come close to his children.
She did something! The Viper!
Kiss. She kissed her.
Marcella? Marcella?
Oh, that same poison they used on Braun.
Well, swim back around and tell him. Did she sacrifice herself to kill her?
This isn't going to be good.
No.
This isn't good at all.
I am sorry. Sorry I'm not there to fight for our queen.
Missed a good scrap.
So at least he gets a banger.
The dragon headed north. If we're going to find her, that's where we'll have to go.
We? You're a Lannister. Been here for how many days now?
You betrayed her.
Careful now.
And she exiled you twice, I believe.
The second time, thanks to you.
Don't blame me for your crime, Mom.
Perhaps she feels differently about him now. Perhaps not. The only way we'll know is if we ask her.
Why would we bring you? Can you fight?
I have fought. I don't claim to be a great warrior.
Mainly you talk.
And drink. I've survived so far.
You would not help us on this expedition. You would help us here in Meereen, though. None of us have experience governing a city, except for him.
He's a foreign dwarf that barely speaks the language. Why would the Meereenese listen to him?
They will listen to Grey Worm.
I'll come with you.
You are not strong enough to go anywhere.
I am.
He is. He's the toughest man with no balls I ever met.
If you leave, half this city will consume the other half.
And Missandei.
So
our queen trusts no one more than Missandei.
Enough to ruin her.
I have a feeling they're going to be gone for a
Looks
while.
like you and me, Joe, at the end. Let's find some good horses. We have so much to talk about.
So that she just rid off and just let them all die.
Just didn't come back?
That'd be a...
Hello, old friend. I thought we were so happy together until you abandoned me. They tell me you've already found favor with the Mother of Dragons.
Well, she didn't execute me. Any advice for an old comrade?
Information is the key. You need to learn your enemy's strengths and strategies.
love having
you need to
Varys
learn
back.
which of your friends are not your friends.
Yep.
I did miss you.
Oh, I know.
Varys is back, baby.
We have to go home.
He ain't looking too hot. Where are they?
Just off
in
in
the
the
middle of
wilderness.
nowhere?
Driven. Can you take me back to Meereen?
He looks slightly bigger there.
What's that? What's that?
Looks like us when we used to roll into Warren for an away game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I have sinned.
she's about. Oh.
I see that now. I want to be clean again. I want absolution. Once I've confessed, will I be free?
Your Grace will be dealt with according to her sins.
I lay with a man outside the bonds of marriage. I confess.
Name him.
Council Lannister.
Your cousin. And the King's squire. Other men?
Nope. Lie.
No others?
No.
There are those that say your children were not fathered by King Robert.
A lie from the lips of Stannis Baratheon. He wants the throne, but his brother's children stand in his way, so he claims they are not his brothers.
If your Grace has given honest testimony, your trial will prove your innocence.
Trial. I have confessed.
To a single sin. Your trial will separate the truths from the falsehoods.
I bow to the wisdom of your High Holiness.
Tommen, stupid boy.
I will permit you to return to the Red Keep.
Am I free to go?
After your atonement.
Why are they so aggressive? Oh! What are they gonna do? Buzz over here, officer? Ugh!
Yeah, there's something just disgusting about this.
Yeah, it's just ratty hair and.
You know what I'm saying? Get some TP fresh.
Yeah.
Golden scissors. This is your fault, Cersei. I still hate these people.
A sinner comes before you. Cersei of House Lannister. To demonstrate her repentance, she will cast aside all pride, all artifice, naked before the eyes of gods and men, to make her walk of atonement.
They gotta do this, really? Why? What kind of god is
Dad,
this?
I thought this was supposed to be a good place to vacation.
Yeah.
Shame. Shame.
So I'm actually quite sure they use a body double for her. Isn't this just like a shitty scene to watch?
Maybe it'll make her learn, you know?
Yeah, I don't have any sympathy for Cersei, so.
I don't, but I don't want the faith to get what they. I don't want them to get what they want. Tom.
I see what you're saying.
Oh, this is how.
Oh!
Oh my.
Jeez.
You saw.
Yeah, I'm glad that lady. It's an improvement. Just wants to make it home, you know?
What? So what's. Is that jelly or is that just.
Especially for a woman who's so prideful. You know what I mean? This would have had to have been
it's
demoralizing.
Crushed her ego.
It's one of those things that are just. I just don't want this. I want her to get killed sometimes, but I just don't want this.
She's by and large responsible for those nuts out there.
No, it definitely. But my hatred of them outweighs my hatred of her and even having her do it.
May I have the honor of presenting the newest member of the King's Guard?
Oh, it's the thing he made. I just talked about that.
Yeah.
Oh my!
He has taken a holy vow of silence. He has sworn that he will not speak until all his grace's enemies are dead.
So that's the Frankenstein.
What about Kevin? What the hell's Kevin been doing?
The wildlings will never fight for Stannis. I told him before. You saved their bloody lives.
This just took an interesting turn.
Stannis. Shooing the princess.
Why is she like sad?
I think maybe she's doubting.
Yeah,
like
she's realized she's. I believe that she believed all that.
Look at. Oh God.
I'm sorry.
It's one of the wildlings you brought back. Says he knows your Uncle Benjen.
Yeah,
Says
him.
he's still alive.
Benjen Stark.
Said he knows where to find him.
Nope, always lying.
Yeah.
Man says he saw your uncle at
Okay,
Harlow
we're good,
on the last full moon.
Could be lying.
Could be. There are ways to find out. Where is he? Over there. For the watch.
For the watch.
Ollie!
For the watch.
I knew it. Tom!
Yeah, I can't watch this again.
For the watch.
He was supposed to.
Well, guys, it's been a fun ride watching Game of Thrones. But what did I tell you back in the first season? That if Jon Snow died,
You told me that
I wasn't gonna
last season.
Leave the channel. Watch it anymore. I wasn't even gonna be on the channel anymore. So this is officially my last reaction to Third Street.
So this is where the book ends. The books end.
It just ends with Jon Snow dying.
No, I mean the next one is being written.
But he's not done with it yet.
No,
right?
next one's being written, so they're gonna make it what?
Well, George R. Martin stays on. I mean, there are storylines that have happened that kind of haven't happened yet in the books, and there are things that, like, there's stuff in this that's happening in the show that kind of was happening in the last book. Like, all the storylines are kind of being pushed and pulled and condensed. This was I think I about gave up on the show to this. But I can tell you what, I'm glad I stuck to it. This actually was probably the lowest point in the show for me. Now I was really hyped.
Both my favorites are gone. So.
Yeah.
Rob, John. That's like, why do they? What?
Yeah.
I was liking that tall guy, a funny guy, but he betrayed him.
Which tall funny guy?
His second in command.
Oh yeah.
He made him second in command.
Yeah. First range. Well, was he a first ranger? Yeah. Tom, what's going through your head?
So, as crazy as it sounds, and as hard as the Red Wedding was, I think I'm taking this worse. Just because of how much I love Jon Snow as a character.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, do you believe... I'm trying to change the subject from Jon Snow.
What?
I was just trying to think of something. I don't know.
Melisandre.
Yo, he comes back to life. He comes back to life.
He does.
What?
The White Walkers are gonna resurrect.
It's a good theory.
Maybe.
Now, what were you gonna say, Tom?
Melisandre, at first, I thought that she was just doing all this to gain power and to manipulate and to weasel herself into... I'm starting to believe that she actually believes all of this
Well,
stuff.
I can say she certainly does. I know that.
Like, I don't think it's an act. I think she's being dead serious.
Well, think about the things she's seen. I think she's having a crisis of faith. Right?
Yeah. She's having literally a faith crisis. And,
Did you have one of those?
No, I mean, I think a little over 2 years ago, when my grandpa died, I don't want to say I had a faith crisis, but I did what a lot of people do, right? Like, where you, like, question God, like, what are your motives? What are your intentions?
Yeah.
Right? Like, but when you look at the bigger scope of things outside of that little emotional box, you're like, all right, everybody dies. And that transcends religion. That transcends now some religions believe in reincarnation and all this other stuff, but I don't know of a current religion that just believes that us as humans on this earth are just never going to die. My whole thing with Jon Snow is it just seemed very unceremonious for him to die alone on a cold, hard ground, betrayed by the people that he trusted.
The brothers.
And he just died alone by himself. Very unceremoniously.
What are you thinking?
I'm going to end it. Give me rope.
I always think back when things like this happen. I always think back to those very first few episodes of the first season when Jon Snow and Theon and Robb are all together and they're
Well, and there's
joking.
also, and there's Rickon and Bran too, and they're still out there.
They're still, and they're all just, they're younger, they're training, but they're joking around, laughing with each other, having a good time,
yeah.
right? Like, that's what I think. And now I just think about, like, all these people meeting these bloody, terrible ends.
Yeah, I mean, look at Sansa's position.
I think
Arya's the only one kind of doing what she wants, and now she's essentially blind.
I think Bran's going to learn how to resurrect people. And he's going to Bran.
Okay.
Because remember, we haven't seen him at all. He's up there.
Yeah.
God knows what could be happening. I mean,
well,
he's going to resurrect everybody.
Okay.
Not everybody, just Jon. But yeah.
I don't have any sympathy on Cersei. However, that would be a really sucky thing to have to endure.
Yeah, I think that's awful. I just, because it's like, I'm not one of those, like, for it to happen to anyone, obviously, because it's a woman, it's worse.
So you wouldn't care if it was Meereen Trant that happened to?
Not really. Not as... Well, I hate him quite a bit.
I wouldn't care.
I think it's just a shitty display of humiliate. Like, I don't know. Like, you know me, when I see disturbing deaths, like, I don't like disturbing things. Like, when someone I dislike goes in a disturbing way, it doesn't make me feel better. He went out that way.
It hardens you.
No, I'm just like, I just want him to end. You know what I mean? I don't want, like, I don't know. Her getting marched, it was just humiliating for me. Like, because I was feeling kind of secondhand embarrassment for her. And, I hated it. Now, I think she deserves a lot of that shit. But I don't know. To me, that's such a shitty punishment.
So now you've got a situation at the gate where Melisandre's there. Davos is there.
Uh-huh.
Jon's dead.
Yeah.
Sam's gone. You just have this weird, like, mixture.
It's a group of people that is interesting. Okay.
Sam's gonna get jacked and kill them all.
Now, Stannis, I mean, we didn't physically see it. Stannis is dead, right?
He's dead.
Okay. I didn't want to make sure there wasn't something where she swung her sword into the tree and said, "No, I'm not done with you yet." Like, he's dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, think about his journey. Like, to me, it's one of the most tragic and sad journeys in Game of Thrones. Because we had a character that he legally should have been king after his brother. And that's absolutely a fact. And Ned knew that. Ned was trying to make that happen and got killed for it by Cersei. And Cersei kind of started this whole fucking thing.
Right.
Now, Ned was also trying to, tell her, hey, flee the capital with your children.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe he shouldn't have done that. But, so obviously Stannis Baratheon was just doing what he thought was his sovereign right. And he believes it to such a degree that he's done all these terrible things.
He didn't kill his daughter.
Yeah, he believes serving the realm is the most important thing, the greatest honor. And if he believes this is something I'm supposed to do, he believes, like, I'm the only one who can and should do it, and I'm the best hope. And I need to sacrifice things that I love to make that happen.
His wife hung herself. Like, it just, at the point where half your men deserted, the other half aren't happy, it's just like he just continued to double down on, like, hey, full send. Go big or go home. This is what we're doing.
As soon as those people deserted, you see what she did. Melisandre, she looked like
She knew,
very
like-
demoralized, all right? Or half our people left, like, you know what I mean?
So what the heck was up with Sansa and Theon jumping off the wall? Like, are we led to believe that
they killed themselves?
Like, the snow certainly couldn't pad their fall from that height. I mean, I'm assuming we'll find out. I'm just saying, like,
You'll find out.
Like,
You'll find out. I mean,
they're not dead.
The snow is very deep, but you know, we'll find out. Jon's dead. Stannis is dead. See what happens, guys. All I can say is, I'm glad I kept watching.
We'll see you in a month.
Yeah, guys. Much love.
See you next time.
See you next time.